Excellencies, Honourable Ministers, ladies and gentlemen, we are all witnessing how the world is undergoing rapid transformation, from geopolitical shifts and supply chain reconfigurations to technological revolutions that are altogether redefining how we produce, trade and grow. In this evolving landscape, one truth stands clear. Economic cooperation between regions is no longer optional, rather it's essential and a necessity, in fact. When I was studying at Manchester nearly 30 years ago, we were shown research projecting a new global economic order, one in which China would rise to dominate the world's economy. At the time, it seemed more like theoretical speculations than reality. Yet today, China has emerged as the second largest economy in the world, contributing nearly 30% of global GDP growth over the past decade. At the same time, the Arab region, with a population of around 500 million people and vast natural human resources, remain under-integrated and under-invested in terms of intra-regional trade. Today, intra-Arab trade accounts for less than 13% of total trade value, a figure that reflects not only policy gaps, but also missed opportunities for collective economic empowerment. This is where cooperation with China becomes strategic. Over the past decade, Chinese investment in the Arab world has grown significantly. According to the Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China, bilateral trade between China and Arab countries reached $430 billion in 2023, up from just $36 billion in 2004. The Belt and Road Initiative has played a pivotal role in strengthening connectivity across sectors like infrastructure, energy, logistics and digital transformation. In the Gulf alone, China has invested over $35 billion in sectors ranging from petrochemicals to renewable energy. Yet, if we are to unlock the full potential of this relationship, we must move beyond transactional trade towards a more strategic and transformative partnership. This requires a deliberate shift from short-term deals to long-term frameworks that foster mutual growth. To achieve this, we must focus our efforts in three critical areas where deeper cooperation can have a lasting impact. The first area is to focus on strengthening regional integration through partnerships. The Arab region has long struggled with fragmented markets, inconsistent regulations, and limited cross-border coordination. China, on the other hand, has demonstrated how large-scale regional planning, supported by robust policy alignment and infrastructure development, can drive sustained growth. We should look towards establishing joint economic commissions focused to better harmonizing customs procedures, facilitating joint industrial zones, creating regulatory sandboxes, for instance, for fintech and digital currencies. Such initiatives would help Arab economies integrate more effectively within their own region while benefiting from China's experience in scaling industrial capacity and supply chain efficiency. The second area is learning from successful practices such as the UAE as a model for economic diversification and global partnership. The United Arab Emirates stands out as a leading example of economic modernization in the Arab world. According to the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business Index 2024, the UAE ranks 16th globally, reflecting its commitment to regulatory reform, innovation and private sector development. Its national vision and centennial 70 strategies have driven investment in multiple key sectors such as artificial intelligence, space, clean energy, and advanced manufacturing. Notably, the UAE has established over 47 free zones attracting more than 8,000 multinational companies, including major Chinese enterprises such as Huawei and Alibaba. Moreover, the UAE has become a gateway for Chinese investments into Africa and South Asia, and sovereign funds like Mubadala and ADQ investing over $20 billion in emerging markets linked to BRI corridors. In short, the UAE offers a replicable model for how Arab economies can diversify, innovate and engage strategically with global partners like China. The third area is around investing in innovation and human capital. Economic cooperation must go beyond physical infrastructure to include knowledge-based industries and talent development. China leads the world in R&D spending with over $400 billion allocated annually, while Arab countries invest an average of less than 1% of GDP in research and development. To bridge this gap, we propose establishing Arab-China innovation hubs in fields such as AI, fintech and green technology. And besides the launch of joint scholarships, scholarship programs to train younger professionals in Chinese universities and vice versa. Last but not least, the promotion of digital trade corridors using blockchain and e-commerce platforms. Only by investing in youth and future technologies we can ensure sustainable and inclusive growth. Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand at the edge of any new era, economic cooperation must go beyond traditional corridors of trade. It must become a force for transformation, shaping industries, building shared infrastructures of trust, and redefining what global collaboration can achieve. This is where the Arab Federation for Digital Economy is positioned to become the engine behind regional collaboration in innovation and in human capital development, facilitating joint research centers, digital skills training programs, and the startup incubators. The Arab Federation for Digital Economy is committed to fostering trust, transparency, and shared governance between Arab states and international partners, transforming bilateral agreements into enduring alliances that promote mutual prosperity. Thank you.